Look, I don't mean to be over dramatic, but I really am feeling quite ecstatic to see all of you people gathered here together. You've made your way here. We've had very fine weather, and you've come here in honour of myself and Annette. And we stand tall together in your debt. And some of you have come from a very long way. If you brought us a present, well, what can I say? I say thanks very much. I'm really touched. It gives me such delight to see you here tonight. Hope my speech isn't boring. Don't want to hear snoring. It shouldn't be too long, but it would be so wrong if I failed to give thanks to some special people who made today together by drawing on a deeper generosity. It's here in the community. Friends and family have gathered with veracity, so join with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, to thank some people special to my heart and to this rhyme. To all of you out there, I say, l'chaim. If you're of the opinion that I look quite dapper, thanks to Andrew Young, who dressed the dapper rapper, to MC Mike, who helped the night flow, a pillar of strength to me from go to woe. A thanks to Ilan as my chief consultant. Your thoughtful support made me feel exultant. You helped me prepare this little here rhyme, and the song you sung for us was just sublime. The song, young Valunga sung, rung with meaning, and the other voices on the path left me beaming. Son's the one who prepared all the food with good grace, good food, put us in a good mood. Andrea and Bridget made the guests feel happy, and Nick, Greg and Simon are some very helpful chappies. I just went on a mission, the boat was not for fishing. My wife and I did yickle on the water, which was so good. And thanks to Ruth. To my best man Sam, what can I say? You stepped up to the plate and you made my day. Know when to be serious and when to make me laugh with a crun and a dun and a guddig and a da. Given me so much from parties to advice, these few words can hardly suffice to express the sincere gratitude would leave me raw. The heart is stronger than the experts give you credit for. So join with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, to thank some people special to my heart and to this rhyme. To all of you who helped, I say, l'chaim. 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 What can one say about the Herschels? They'll look after you just like a good nurse will. Now I promise to look after your daughter, even better than you think I oughta. Nettie's keeping the name because it has its privileges. They paid for the food and they paid for the beverages. For that, I thank you, and for so much more. And now we're gonna be a family-in-law. Ludwig doesn't say much, but for special occasions. But when he gets going, it's something worth savouring. A cheeky sense of humour and a generous heart. A winning combination you can't get at Kmart. Aria, Miriam, Jackie and Alan are such a love and family. I can only imagine that if things go well for my wife and I, he said with a twinkle in his eye, we'll raise a family as close as yours is, and though we might bring in a different kind of forces, you're a shining example of matching word with deed, and I'm here for you if ever you need. Ruth looks resplendent as the mother of the bride. She thought this day would never come, so she's feeling the vibe. Friends and family gather round to celebrate with you. Breathe a sigh of relief, because she's married to Drew. Always try your best for your son and daughter. There's passed a lot of water, and as the family takes a new configuration, I look forward with much anticipation to sharing the joys and to sharing the sorrows. Don't stress about yesterday, but think about tomorrow. And though this might seem just a little bit rambly, I say thanks for welcoming me into your family. So join with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, to thank some people special to my heart and to this right. To the Herschel family, we say, l'chaim. 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 To life. A mum and dad, a dad and mum not so dumb and mad. The rock, the foundation, the family home. With both of you behind me, I will never be alone. I never dictated, you gave me lots of opportunity. Let me find my own path, discover what is new to me. Now on my wedding day, for which you helped pay, thanks in so many ways for bringing me up this way. What better role models could a new groom hope for? 40 years of marriage and you still want more. For goodness sake, Mum baked a cake for 200 diners and it couldn't be finer. Dad lent us his most powerful tool. The words you said to us shine like a jewel. And the years passed like sand through glass. We think about grandma and remember our subter. Things change and grow, they ebb and flow. I have imagination for a new generation. And now with arms spread far apart, the Valents welcome Annette into their hearts. And now I come to talk about my darling sisters. With Danny and Amy, it's like a sister wish list. The three of us looked alike before we were teens, but brother and sisterhood is so much more than genes. So much you both taught me, so much fun along the way. I want to share life with you forever and a day. Amy and I didn't always get on. We shared so much since those days are long gone. Housemates, bandmates, now firm friends. We share an understanding that is hard to comprehend. Now she's married as of 2 weeks ago. Just stuck in front of us, but who's to know? Simon is our hubby, and their love is heartfelt. He's as clever as a leatherman hanging from his belt. Danny was the oldest, and certainly the boldest. She burnt a trail for me, her name's included us in lots of games. Now she's got her own brood. Liam's such a cool dude. Carl helped us out with wine. Thanks to him we're drinking fine. Struth, Ruth, bless Tess. My two little nieces are simply the best. So join with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, to thank some people special to my heart and to my right, to my own family. I say, L'chaim. 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 Okay, now I get to talk about my butterfly bride. When we first met, there was no explosion, but it didn't take long for things to get in motion. We went to WOMAD in 2003 and connected on the dance floor. It was physically, but more than skin touched. Dancing to the Cat Empire, heart and souls were set alight. There was almost a fire. Annette checked our bags, went to wipe her brow. I had to check myself. Was I in heaven? Wow. I waited 10 minutes and 10 minutes more. Another 10 minutes, and I swear it was 45 minutes I was waiting for Annette to return. And to tell you the truth, I was feeling concerned for my property. Because I had to admit, I didn't know the first thing about the girl I'd been with. I'd given her my money, keys, wallet and phone, and now I had to figure out how to get home. But something inside was telling me that an hour with this girl was worth all my possessions in the world. And suddenly, she appears with a grin. What are you waiting for? Let the dancing begin. So that was how it happened, not in typical fashion. The waiting hasn't stopped, but neither has the passion. In 5 years since, I've learned so much more about the girl and how to trust her. She is true to the core. And she taught me how to love, and we fought about her stuff, and she caught me in a spell. But we sorted it out well, such as earlier this year, back in Constantinople. I finally laid my cards on the table. I had to wait again for the answer I was seeking, but she said yes to marriage, and that is the reason we are gathered here today and stood under a hoopah, and now we're going to build a bridge across forever. From stranger to girlfriend to partner to wife, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Will you be with me through thick and thin? Will you help me find the goodness within? I'm gonna hold you, not gonna scold you, gonna celebrate you, not denigrate you, gonna hug and kiss you. If ever there's an issue, we'll talk it through, find love and you break through, take you higher, walk the high wire, together, forever, we'll never ever sever. The bonds that these here rings now signify, we'll take a step back now. We're husband and wife. So join with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, to thank the most special person in my life, to Annette Herstal, my darling new wife. You've got the floor. Now I finish this rhyme. It's over to you, and I say, L'chaim.